Alright, I'm live. I'm now driving home, uh, Massachusetts. I'm not gonna go live for the entire 11 hours or whatever, but I'm scheduled, according to Google Maps, to get home at around 10:30 a.m. That's what it's looking like. I'm pretty sure I'm in Ohio or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit for the notification to get out. So if I haven't test, you passed the test. I see it. I'm not gonna really highlight comments or whatever. I'm just gonna read it. I'm just here. I'm just here. How is my audio? That's a good question. How is my audio? I was just about to ask. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, is it bad though? Really? Because I have no other way of doing the live. It's okay. All right. As long as you can hear me, this is pretty much the best I can do. So, like, even use my wireless mic. Um, Even if I use my wireless mic, it echoes for some reason. So yeah, I am driving, so I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Let me see the settings. Audio. Well, maybe that might help it a bit. Well, actually, hold on. I have an idea. How is it now? How is it now? I just added a. Yeah, something I do is I add a sound. Oh, it's worse. Is it really worse? Yeah, because I can't do this live then. I gotta shut this down then. Okay. Yeah, because like I use like a sound booster to play music. Um, well, yeah, if the music, so um, I shut that off, and things usually clear up. It should be cleared up a bit, actually. Um, let me actually see. Hey, kiddo, hold on. I'm just things around. I took it out Bluetooth. What's it looking like now? Yeah, that's probably the best I can do though. I'm on the highway, so all right, nice. I switched a couple of the settings around. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's day going? I'm planning to drive for a while. Definitely helps to keep my mind occupied. 10 out of 10. All right, that's good. We got it. All right, I'll keep it like this. I'll keep it like that. We'll try to keep it like this as long as we can get it. But phone's fully charged. So I'm driving back from Oregon. Went to something locations. Went to the Twilight locations. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that means. Sounds like a pretty big drive though. Oh, so that's a movie? Okay. I mean, I heard of the movie. I didn't watch the movie. Do you have a long drive to get back home? Uh, get back home, or is it short tonight? Um, no. So it's a very long drive. So according to, it's going to be about 10 hours from now. So I left a couple hours ago. I left at around 8. So I got a full tank of gas. I'm now kind of at half tank. That's where I'm at. So I got a very long drive ahead. I'm probably gonna stop or do what I need to do. I know how to pace myself. So, but as of now, if it's a straight shot, it's gonna be 10:30 a.m. I just kind of go by how I feel. So I kind of nurse myself pretty well. Yeah, I slept. I slept last night. Yeah, basically my thing is like if I even get a little tired, I just go to sleep. Uh, Highway is doing a weird thing, but I don't know what that word is. I don't know what that word is. Oh, overexert yourself? Yeah, no, I know. Uh, I know what my limits are. Yeah, whenever I get tired, I'll just like sometimes I could just like take a nap or I'd even get a hotel. I could do whatever. Well, it's kind of just like if I have the energy for some reason, for some crazy reason, and it's gonna be a straight shot. It's gonna be a straight shot. I just depend on. I just go by how I feel. I did kind of wake up late today, so driving home. Can't wait to get back to Massachusetts. I miss Massachusetts. It's gonna get dark early. I hate daylight savings time. It's gonna get dark at like 4:30 p.m. by the time I get back. They used to feels like in Indiana, wherever I was at, like the sun sets at like 6:30 p.m. and then after, so now it's gonna be like it's gonna go down probably 2 hours for me. Like I drove through time zones and shit. You'll have 4 hours until it's 2. Uh, not 4 hours until it's 2. What do you mean? Um, yeah, I think we're in different time zones. So I'm on the East Coast, so it'll be 2 hours until it's 2. Driving straight through or stopping to rest? My answer to that is it depends. If if I find myself, reasonably tired, then I'll go to sleep and rest. If I am just kind of up and full of life, I'll drive the entire way. Just kind of depends. Fall back, gain an hour easy. That doesn't apply to the situation. That was the same amount of driving. So It doesn't mean I get there an hour earlier. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, we're on the road again. For now, I do have catches lined up, but I think I'm just going to go home and regroup. But I do have some leads still, so possibly on the way. So I'm just gonna try to go for that. But for now, I'm just going back home. That's my plan, and I'm gonna make it to court. So I did the FOIA, um, and I'm really trying to challenge the decision that they should take the case, even though they're calling me a vigilante. So we are. I am on way to Chicago, basically, to challenge that decision. I really want to make my case in front of a judge, and I'm glad I have the opportunity to. Technically, you'll still get home now. Well, technically, well, not literally an hour earlier. I mean, the universal time will be set, but um, it doesn't change actual time. Same hours of drive. Yeah, per convention, yes. Driving time, no. Show them some news interviews of PPs and the difference they have made. Maybe the DA will think differently. I don't think you can show anything like that in court. Um, I'm just going to, if I have a chance to speak, I'm gonna just make my case. I'm gonna type up a statement. I already have an idea of what I'm gonna say, so I'm just gonna do that. I might cite. I mean, I might just cite cases that I've done, but you know, like I don't even know if I would say that it would make sense to speak for other catchers. Yeah, so sad. Otherwise, however long I'm gonna be live, you're just gonna be kind of driving with me for maybe an hour or two, or however long they go live. That can be amusing. I might put out the link if anyone asks. But I'm just gonna go by demand if anyone wants a link. Hey, Bill, what is up? Cat eyes. Yeah, I'm going like 60 miles an hour and people would be in speed demons around me. Actually, yeah, yeah, someday we gotta fly again. And when I go to California, definitely. I now figured out what my path is gonna be to fly myself, like licensing wise. It's not gonna be as great as a private pilot's license, but it's still gonna be pretty good. You can do a lot with a sports pilot's license, so that's what I'm gonna go for. How does a title Eon will be heard? Eva? I don't know what that's about. Kind of same shit, right? How does the title Eon will be heard mean anything to you? I don't. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean. Flying stream was fun when you did it while in the air. Yeah, also that means in the air. This dollar sign is so annoying. I can't reach that. Did it a while back. Yeah. You ever see that dollar sign? Well, actually, anyone doing a stream, basically, it's like this dollar sign, and it makes you type this, but it's like this dollar sign is in the way. But yeah, you can't really do too much of that because you're literally when you're in the sky, you're away from the cell towers, so it's kind of tough to. You can only really do that when you're close to the ground. So, but basically, there's nothing really stopping me from being able to buy a lightweight aircraft and learning how to fly and fly that. So even to catches and use that as a means for transportation. The only problem is it'll be like only a two-seater, so it's not like I can really bring a whole team with me, but it'll just be what it'll be. It's the best I can do. But it's still, at the end of the day, it's still flying. And maybe someday I'll be able to get the next level paddle license. But it's something I could get accomplished in somewhat of a near future. Well, Hammer Rang is get their pilot's license. Stay tuned. Well, I will say, my understanding is it would be more in his position to get a private pilot's license, and I am not in a position to get my private pilot's license. I'm more in a position to get my sports pilot's license. And I will say that does take half the amount of flight hours it takes to get your private pilot's license. So it's kind of like we're not really playing the same game. But yeah, so it's just kind of different. I would say I could see it taking about somewhere between a year or 2 years. I wouldn't say it would be done in like that's not something you would accomplish like right away. Definitely, it will take time, for sure. But Yeah, it's gonna be something I'm gonna start working on probably in 2026. I already have some flight hours. Actually, I don't even. I think I have like probably like literally one flight hour. But you see to play Flight Simulator as cam. Oh yeah, yeah, that's definitely true. If you play Microsoft Flight Simulator enough, they actually let you. They actually just hire you in the simulator to be a virtual pilot. Top Gun. Yeah. So as of now, it says I'll arrive home at around 10:30 a.m. So that's what it's looking like. Yeah, the only thing is, I don't want to do any kind of flying while this government shutdown's going on. Though I will say that, like, hell not, hell to the no. Like, there's a bunch of air traffic controllers that um like haven't been paid in a month and are stressed and exhausted. I do not want to fly when this is going on. Good morning. Gen A. Gen A in chat. What up, Gen A? Sounds confusing though, man. Flying real airplanes is actually easier than flying simulators. Yes, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. I crash all the time in flight simulators, so definitely not real life. Sup, Cody? I think that's NTF's account. I guess this is where I go? Bro, this is the most confusing highway I've been on. If I don't get home, this is why. Oh, okay. I'm back on track. I don't know what I did, but I'm back on track. Yeah, I would actually say that I would actually argue that flight simulators probably discourage a lot of potential flyers because you'll probably not do too well in the simulator, and then you'll think you'll if you fly a real plane you'll crash, but that's just not true. So I would there's nothing against flight simulators, like you can play it for fun, but just don't take it seriously. Like we should take seriously is just listen to a flight instructor, take a introduction course. I forget what they're called. They have like a name. Um, but start with that. Don't start with simulators. So the main moral of the story is just don't take simulators too seriously. They can be fun though. I don't really do it too often though. But there's actually one you can use. It's called Infinite Flight. Infinite Flight's pretty good. You can actually like it can kind of tell like you can fly the plane as you move your phone. So yeah, that's some good shit. For coding. Yeah, like play flight simulators for fun, but don't just don't take it too seriously. Don't let it discourage you from playing. Yeah, no, we're chill. It's gonna be a chill stream. Chill stream. I should have titled it chill stream. Where'd everyone go? I don't know. I'm just here. Looks like about 10 hours left driving. It's gonna be a nice stream to go to sleep to. Like you hear driving sounds in the background, like ambience and sounds. Yeah, I'll be live for maybe a couple hours. As my uncle said, he was in the Air Force, flew during the day. Those smaller planes are so much. But figure out the situation. The small planes are so much more fun to ride on. I got to fly on a leak scope plane for pipeliners, and the pilot that was riding with would get sideways and stuff. Oh, what's up, Wiggis? What up, Telly? something that's kind of fun to do is shut off the like make your plane run out of gas like in a flight simulator, not in real life. Do not do this in real life. Um, and then just it'll run out of gas when you're in flight, and then make it your mission to get safely on the ground and emergency land. That's kind of a good thing to do. That's what I do. Santa Monica had a flying museum of simulators and ride around in smaller planes for a race. We can fly in a real plane for a race. Like the cost of like of usually like a plane less than like 200 something. Yeah, I would say if anyone hasn't done it, I would say to do it. Just do one. But if you ever go on the West Coast, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Bill Evans is a good person to fly with. Yeah, when I get a plane, it'll be a small plane. It won't be a big one. It actually has to be a small plane. It's got to be like a two-seater. So yeah, scariest thing I rode in was a helicopter. Felt like it would fall out. I don't know about falling out, but I jumped out of a plane before. I didn't skydive. Kind of recently. Ones with no doors on the side that fly around the ocean. Oh, hell no. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. I need doors. I need doors. SNTF. Cessna 2-seat 152s are pretty cheap. I'll look into it. That actually might be a plane I could fly. Oh, I think I might make the entire shot. I don't know. I don't feel tired yet. Yeah, I miss New England. I'm sick. It's about time. I'm driving back to Massachusetts from Indiana. That's where I was. Yeah, that's where I'm driving to. What day is it? Shit. Yeah. Oh, so it's Sunday night. It's Sunday morning. Well, not on this time zone. It's 9:50 p.m. there. Oh yeah, I think you're a couple time zones behind. Saturday on the West Coast. I think it's Saturday on the East Coast. Oh yeah, it's Saturday night because it just turned Sunday. Okay, so it's Saturday night. It's Saturday night. Okay, I got thrown off. I figured it out. I think they should end daylight savings time. Yeah, we passed the test. That's the USDC. Cool. Yeah, it's about 45. That's what it says on my car temperature reader. We have a target shot? Where? It's 35 here. Need to bundle up. Yeah, I don't like cold. That's why I'm gonna do a lot of southern trips in the winter. I'm gonna drive away from the cold. I wanna find like a good cold day and then just drive to the south until it's warm. I've done it before. That's like the most satisfying thing you can do when it's just like cold and you're just done with the cold weather. To just drive to where it's warmer. And you end up in about like 8 to 12 hours, you'll be in a warmer climate. Yeah, it really is yeah, that's a good thing to do if you can ever get a chance to do it. I want to be in a couple weeks, so that'll be fun with some family. Yeah, it's probably gonna be cool then. I heard there was a lot of flooding in New York. There was like a flood. Hey Ryan, I'm hitting the hay. I'm drinking a borrow. Hey everybody. Vlad, what's up, Vlad? Yeah, Vlad's an MV Cap OG. Hopefully, you have a good night's sleep. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Change clocks back tonight, 1 hour. Yeah, yeah, we do. I don't like it. I think we should stop doing that. Is there anyone that's actually for daylight savings time? I just don't understand how we still do it. Like, it's not applicable anymore. No one wants to do that anymore. Went back last weekend. Well, you're in wherever you are, so it's different out there. It saves electricity. You're for it? Nah, bro. We gotta have to disagree on that. We gotta have it'd be debate. Daylight savings time sucks. Yeah, it's just like I don't know, it's so depressing, you know? Like it's like not only is it getting cold and shitty, but then it gets dark way earlier. And I don't know, as a human, you need sunlight. You do. Your vitamin D. Well, that's a man of the earth who gets it. That could be true. It could be a meeting beyond humans. Europe and Australia do daylight savings. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I just want to go to Europe. I gotta do it soon. I've been thinking like probably like my next place if I ever go to Europe would be Italy. I want to go to Italy. If y'all go to Europe, where would you go? If Ben Franklin was for it, I am too. Ben Franklin could get electrocuted by a Canadian. Like, no. A lot of the same. Yeah, that is true. Stop hitting on American heroes, Ryan. Yeah. I'm actually a communist. So, damn Canuck. Is that a slur against Canadians? There's a lot of Canadian hate lately. Like, they're trying to tariff us. They're probably going to try to get me deported. I don't know. I need to catch predators to keep my visa status. Modern day Benedict Arnold. Honestly, I'll just admit because I'm driving, and I can't look it up. I can't do that. I have to remind me. I'm just here. Benedict Arnold. It's not ringing the bell. It's not. It's just a name in my head. Oh yeah, I'll let people up. Get people on the link. Actually, let me do this. There we go. Got a pin link. It's calling you a traitor. Well, I'm not a traitor to Canada. That's where I'm actually from. Memorial to the action. Not the man. I'm not gonna, but maybe others will. Yeah, let's do it up. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, so I got I'm probably gonna be driving for yeah, at least like a couple hours. So definitely a couple hours. Yeah, I'll be just here. My car is gonna run up so much mileage this year. So much mileage. I'm gonna have to save for a new car by catching up my current car. Um, no, I would say gas is cheaper out in Indiana. I don't think it's cheaper in Massachusetts. I think everything is way more expensive actually in Indiana. I mean, in Massachusetts. Yes, you're in yeah, LA is ridiculous. Canada's ridiculous. Not Canada. California's ridiculous. Buy Alex's old van? Is he trying to sell a van? I don't know. I mean, this car is good for now. Has like looks like it has 55,000 miles, so it just kind of looks like it's heading up. So something to keep in mind. Let's get to that 100K mark and we start check engine light, see what's going on. Did he buy a van for like 60K? I heard. That's some good shit. You have enough to invest just like to buy a good reliable car. My vehicle's trying to go sell. I'm seeing for a new truck, was looking at a 2022 Tacoma. I remember I got a Toyota Tacoma. I have an '05 Camry for now. Damn, that's how long have you had that? Uh, I never had SNAP benefits, so no. I feel bad for the people that had their SNAP benefits eliminated though. Like there's a lot of struggling families out there. But yeah, I'm very much unaffected by the government shutdown. Other than I would not apply during this time. It is not a good time to play. Free soda and chips. I mean, I don't know how that works. So, I don't know. Get a motorcycle? Hell to the nah. I did not want a motorcycle. I never wanted one. I never like. I could kind of see it if I could kind of see it if I was like on some kind of vacation or something. I just wanted to like. But other than that, nah. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe for like sightseeing, but for transportation, I just don't see the appeal. 80 friends are mad. I don't know what that means. Next car will be a good, nice truck, so I can travel with when I move out of Cali eventually. How long have you had it though? Oh, a while. I'll just say a while. Yeah, older Toyotas do last a long time though. I have a Honda. Or at least you're real enough to let me comment, but then you have me really bad. Yeah, man, I'm not like yeah, that's also true. Like I don't really have anything against anybody. Um honestly I kinda think like the e fighting is kinda dumb. So got no problem with nobody. Well, actually, that's kind of bad grammar because that would imply I do have a problem with someone. Suppose that truth while not allowing it is crazy work. Oh, wait, I don't know. Stand this late. Uh, flip back on. I really know what you're talking about, but hot. Actually, I didn't really do anything for Halloween. I was really feeling it. I prefer to be scary every other day of the year. I didn't do anything for Halloween. I spent time with my dad watching a football game, visit my parents. That's cool. Cristiano. Correct. Yes, if I drive for about 9 more hours, that's about it. Halloween is for everyone, Green. Yeah, actually, something crazy is Halloween was originally meant for adults, and then it's almost a recent thing. Not a recent thing, but I heard like in the 40s, and TF was explaining that then Halloween was for kids. So that's kind of interesting. Were there mass gatherings on the street after Pat's Super Bowl win? I didn't see any gatherings, but I have no idea about sports or what's going on with that. So I have no idea. Well, OG Halloween was. Uh, who did? Uh, Otis?
Did you say who this?
Oh, it was Ray. Yeah, you were coming in weird, bro. You were like breathing heavy and everything. Got me nervous. I was like, I thought you were gonna like. I don't even know what you were gonna do.
I was
Ray,
watching
what's up?
Cops.
Okay.
I'm on the
Okay.
road, man. I'm driving on the interstate across the country, man.
I'm driving across the country too.
Where in the
Yes.
country are you?
Let's see. I'll find where I'm at. But I'm in Ohio.
Oh, we're not that close. Ohio's
No.
good though. I mean, if you like mediocre football and heroin loving whites, it's a great state.
Yeah, lots to do in Ohio. For everything
Hey,
bad.
have you seen NY Pred Hunters yet?
Sounds familiar. Why? What do they do?
I mean, if their channel's called NY Pred Hunters, I'll give you two guesses.
I would imagine, yeah, they catch predators, but I don't know if there was like a specific catch or something.
No, it's just the algorithm fed him in, and I thought it was PP Long Island for a second, but what's the topic of conversation tonight? I just joined in. What are we droning on about?
It ranged from getting a pilot's license to daylight savings time to Benjamin Franklin to being a trader from Canada, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's how do you feel about daylight savings time? And I'm pretty sure Arizona doesn't do it.
I want to get rid of it. I don't like it. It's not worth the energy.
So do you want it to stay lighter? Do you want it to stay lighter longer or shorter?
Longer?
Oh, I agree. Yeah, like fuck it. Let's just wake up in the dark. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, like we're just waking up.
I agree with that one. Ray, what the heck are you doing?
Who's that?
It's Ryan's gay brother.
I think whoever runs for president next, as long as they say I'm going to get rid of daylight savings time, that should unify the country, Ryan. You should make that your platform.
I will get rid of it, definitely.
Ryan, I don't think you're old enough to be a president. I don't think I'm old enough to be a president.
Well, my 35th birthday will be in 2029.
Well, that's not an election year.
Well, so 2032 was, so I'd be 38. But I can start.
I think 38 would be better than younger than that.
Tiberio has a live catch, Ryan. Can I drop the link?
Yeah, you can.
Oh. He
I
doesn't
mean,
have a live catch. I just wanted to see what you would say.
Yeah, anyone can drop anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be live. That's kind of like a whatever stream.
So, Ryan, you were in Indiana yesterday. Did you leave the state? Like, you're in Ohio today. That's not that far from Indiana. That's like 4 hours.
No, so I just recently left. I put it off. I left it around 8 p.m. 8 something.
Well, as long as you make it back home safe, that's the biggest matter.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of figured something out here actually.
Hey, Ryan, FCC's making me feel unsafe in the chat. Can you do something about that?
Yeah.
Why are you being so
Stop
sensitive?
making me feel
FCC
unsafe.
not even that mean to me.
I feel very unsafe.
Yeah, safety is very important for every cat channel.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Brian. So the reason why I came back up here was because your, I guess, biggest ex best friend, your biggest hater now, he's got somebody on panel and they really don't like you. So I guess let's give them a lot of reason to hate. You know, you're
Wait,
positive.
I'm kind of. Wait, can you like raise your audio or something? I'm having like a lot of difficulty hearing you.
Can I raise my audio? No, I can. Well, is this better? I can change my orientation of my phone.
Hold on, just don't do anything. I'll raise you a bit. Alright. Now.
All right. So, your, I guess, ex best friend, like one of your biggest supporters, just went live, and they're hating on you. And I don't get why
the drama up? Why are you bringing it there?
Well, I'm not bringing it there, but I think that Ryan deserves a lot of respect because remember, like just a month ago, they gave him a lot of respect.
Yeah, I mean, people can do whatever they want to do. I mean, it's all good. I don't feel like step away.
I don't think you should ever step away. I think that the way that you can beat them is to just keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, yeah. I just, yeah, I don't really feel, I don't really feel anything against anyone. I'm just here. In the words of it, yeah.
Is your window down, or is that Ryan's window down?
Oh, that's probably me.
It sounds like you're driving on like I-95.
I am on an interstate, yes.
Yeah, you're driving fast. You should probably slow down a little bit.
I should probably not be on panel when I drive either.
Well, nobody should ever be using their phone while they're, I guess, on the internet. But sometimes you have to use your GPS. Maybe this is your GPS location.
Well, so daylight savings time, Ryan. You and I together, we're gonna take down the institution of daylight savings time.
I hate daylight savings time so much.
I think most people are against it. I do.
Well, there are some states that don't observe it, so like they're probably not against it. But you know what? An 8 a.m. sunrise doesn't seem that displeasant to me. But I'd rather like see sunlight at like 5:30 or 6:30. But if it's starting to get dark at 4, I think that sucks. I think Ray just accidentally dropped. But no, I really don't want to see like an early end of daytime.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Like, I don't like how it gets set. I think I mind the sunset being early. That's what I mind the most.
Well, so like, here's maybe like where we can have an agree. Like, I like whenever we're getting to like the later time of daylight savings time, but I hate the switch after. Like Halloween and everything, while we keep the timeline, that's pretty cool. But then immediately after how we switch, and then, well, if we didn't switch, then it'd start getting light at 8 a.m. But then they change it to get light at 7 a.m. and then we lose light at like 4:30 p.m.
Yeah, I want to get dark at like if you got rid of it, it would be dark at like 5:30 p.m. Yeah, I think Ray just
Yeah.
dropped off. Probably had a bad signal. He can come back up
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Like
he
that.
will. But no, that's literally what I was saying. Like, I would like it to get darker at 5:30, but that's also like I think a north to south thing because the farther north you are, quicker it gets dark for you. So, like, for instance, in your region, it may be 5:19 whenever it starts to get dark, and for me, it may be 5:39. And that's just like a regional thing. Well, I don't know if it's regional, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just latitudes, I guess.
Yeah, I did notice when I was in Indiana, the sun sets like way later, so I can see that shift.
Yeah,
So I guess
the farther south the farther south you go, then like the later it gets dark.
Yeah, but it's like here up in like north, like where I live, there's a huge problem with like vitamin D deficiency. So it's
Well,
like if
that's
you literally
probably
got
because
rid
a
of,
lot of white people don't go outside.
yeah, and I'm one of them. But like also it's it's uh it's like if it gets dark early, it just makes it worse.
And I would say, like, if you're more of a routine schedule person and then your circadian rhythm is between X and X time, daylight savings time really doesn't affect you that much other than you seeing light. And then if you're changing it by an hour, I really don't think that it affects you that much.
Yeah, I mean, but that's kind of a thing though. It's like it's kind of depressing, you know, just that it gets darker earlier.
And then it's like, I want to say 4 to 5 months out of it. Really depends on where you're at. Because if you're more, I would say Alaskan based, it's probably 8 months out of the year. If it's more where you're at, it's probably 5 months out of the year. But for me, it's more 3. But that doesn't make it greater nor better because every region has their own, I guess, regional difficulties. Like we get well, we don't get hurricanes. We get tornadoes. California gets earthquakes.
Where are you at?
At the middle of the country, St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis.
Yeah.
Oh, you get tornadoes. Yeah, those are bad. I don't want any of those.
Well, nobody wants any natural disaster ever. Like whatever region of the country that you live in, you really wish that you would never see any natural disaster of your region because they're terrible. And
Did you see a tornado before?
I literally drove through a tornado before, but this is a thing that we can't really discuss. But this was a time back in the day. But yeah, I have been in a tornado at least twice in my life. And it was very terrifying. Like I couldn't even see the road lines in front of me.
Oh, damn. Oh, you were on the road.
Yeah, I was trying to get to an well, I guess they would call it an underpass, but it was an overpass, but it would be an underpass. But no, I was, I guess, in the heart of a tornado. And there was no damage to the car, thankfully. and it passed right over the top of where I was driving.
Oh shit! Yeah, you gotta get out of the way when that happens.
But yeah, there was no way to get around it. I wish I could have, but there was no way. Because the way the tornado was going was right the path of my driving. And I don't think that I had enough time. I tried to.
Yeah.
But there was no hail, there was no sticks, there was no harsh winds that hit the car.
That's good. Hey, man.
Honestly, it was the scariest time that I've ever driven in my life.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like something you want to do.
I don't think anyone would choose. Well, there are some people that would choose that, but they're probably big YouTubers. But no, for that situation, I would directly decline every time. Is that Ray again?
That is
Yeah,
Ray.
Ray.
Again.
Ray, are you in a hurricane?
No, I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Well, stop being so sensitive.
Oh. You getting you hitting a bottle tonight, Tech?
No,
Oh. FCC said to stop hitting the bottle.
well,
Wait, are we
Huh.
all driving? Are you driving too, Tech?
I'm home. I'm at my house.
Oh. Like, this is a real driving stream. Alright. Well, I gotta type in a password here.
You got what?
I gotta type.
You gotta take a shit in a pasture.
I could think of worse places to do such a thing.
Well, yeah. But no, I'm really bad about reading any chat.
Well, don't try to bring drama. Nobody's even live right now, Tech.
I'm not trying to bring any drama. I know somebody is live. You're lying to me right now. I am smoking a pork steak right now.
Oh, I'm just reading the chat. They said nobody else is live.
Yeah, well, they'll always tell you the truth. Let's see. Oh, that's the front facing. Doesn't really matter.
Does FCC come on this panel?
Oh, who
I'm
knows?
back.
What's that?
He said he's back.
Tell FCC to come up on panel.
Well, you can tell him whatever you want, but that doesn't make him listen.
FCC, get your liberal California soon to be deported ass up on this panel.
I'm still grilling, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just at a gas stop. We guys mind holding down the panel for like 5 minutes? I just gotta.
Yeah, no, you're good, dude. Yeah, go ahead. Get yourself some gas.
Alright.
So,
If you're
Ray,
gonna,
long time no
Tech.
talk. What you doing? You driving?
I'm driving. I'm driving.
Yeah, you sound like you're driving.
I'm fighting my eyes are starting to close. I think I put about 700 miles behind me today, close to it anyway.
Well, 700 miles is like a full day of work. You should probably shut it down and let Ryan return.
Yeah, I think the next The next opportunity I see to stop, I think I will.
I think that would be your best decision, to be honest with you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you've driven 700 miles today, that's a lot. That's about at least 8 hours of work. And that's a
Well, at least
long
we
haul.
get an extra hour of sleep tonight.
Well, yeah, in like, what, an hour and a half. And then we get to send it back.
Yeah, I think the government should just like when they take it away from us, they should do it in the middle of a work day.
Yeah, it would cost them so much money. That'd be like $1.5 billion of a replacement for work.
Where's FCC?
He's probably comfortable in his home. Oh, Ray left again. This stupid jerk. Well, anyways, this is going to be the weirdest carrying of a conversation. Did everybody have a good Halloween? Back up. Both of you. Ryan's getting some gas. He can't let Ray back up. Ray will probably come back up here shortly, but right now it's just me to carry nothing. Ray is a great dude, but he's just like what Cam wishes he could be, but like with money and the ability to do his desires. But that's pretty cool. I wish I could do that. FCC, I think I can give you a link, but I don't think that anyone's gonna let you up, dude. Yeah, I don't have a way to do that. Well, Ryan's just getting some gas, so maybe he'll give you a link soon. Here, chat. Let's ask a question. Did everybody have a good Halloween? Or at least the best you could have? What am I asking?
Yo, dogs, I'm back. Matt, you
Well,
good?
I think Ray just accidentally left like right after you were getting some gas.
Yeah, he's probably driving through dead zones. I'm probably gonna go through that.
Well, then go ahead and if you want to shut it down, that's fine.
Oh no, I'm gonna stay alive for a while.
Well, that's totally cool. But I think Ray is probably driving through a dead zone.
Why are people so mad at me? I don't know. I'm not doing anything to anyone.
No, I don't think people are mad at you at all, Ryan, to be honest.
Okay. And oh shit, is Diesel? What the Diesel? I want to know Diesel. How's green Diesel? Wait. Okay. VP is
Yeah,
so confusing.
don't ever pump your car with diesel. That's terrible.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, sometimes cars take diesel, but like you're not driving a Volkswagen, are you?
Nah, I'm driving a Honda
A Honda?
FCC. Enter the chat. Yeah, Honda
Yeah,
HRV.
FCC was asking for a link earlier, but no, if you're driving a Honda, then that's not going to take any diesel ever.
Hey
The
guys, how
link's
does my audio
pinned.
sound? Does it sound okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you sound
Amazing.
okay, FCC. What's up?
All right. What's up, Tech? What's up, Ryan?
How you doing?
What is it up?
Three of the most hated men in the community as of tonight. And if
Wait,
Ray
what
came
is
up, it
going
would
on
be 4. Huh?
tonight?
Yeah, I'm
Ryan,
just
I
saying.
heard you typing into a gas pump, and I heard you say, "What's going on?" And then FCC said like three of the most hated men in the community. But anyways, how you doing, FCC?
Good. Let
Yeah.
me get off my Bluetooth. Give me 1 sec.
You sound okay though.
Oh, do I? Okay. All right. Sometimes
No,
it
you,
sounds
you
weird.
sound like you're totally legible. I can hear everything that you're saying.
All right. Not much, Tech. Doing okay, man. Hanging in there, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
How you doing?
I'm doing the best I can be.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a very hated man.
For the most part, yeah. I can't even dispute that. I deserve it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Where's Ray? Ray was up there, huh?
He was up here, but no, I don't think he dipped. I think he probably was going through a dead zone, to be honest.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah, he
rage quit
drives.
and stormed. He rage quit and stormed off.
He's all, I'm never coming back here again.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, it's all those steroids, man.
Yeah.
You're-
Not good for your
I'm
body.
like, calm down, bro. Relax.
I'd rather take kratom.
I take
Yeah,
kratom. I don't see
I
an issue
don't
with
think that I
kratom.
would.
I'm afraid to take kratom. I've seen what it's done to like people, and I mean, some people it doesn't affect, but others it's like done some weird stuff too. I'm not going to name any names, but
I
Ryan,
think
you
it's
seem to be taking it. You seem to be fine.
Yeah.
I think it's like a concentration thing, but I really have no idea. FCC.
And there's different kinds too, right? There's like, I mean, I just
I think
researched it a little bit.
there's like I think 3 different strains because my brother used to do it because he used to have some ways.
Hmm.
But maybe there's 4, maybe there's 2. I really don't know.
And I think some people use it to get off like heroin, right? Or get off
That is exactly what my brother did.
opioids.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, if that works for people, then fucking go for it, you know?
Honestly, it worked for him, and I was also I wouldn't say his biggest hater, but I never gave him faith because every time I did give him faith, he just kind of tore it down.
Mm. Older
But
brother or younger brother?
younger.
Yeah.
But then whenever I was like, no, I'm done. I'm totally over it. I hope you do the best. And then he did better for himself.
Good. Sometimes people just need to be um, left to deal with things on their own, right?
I would say yes. Because every time I gave him faith, like, you know what, I support you in this situation or your decision, then it would just not benefit me because he would turn his back on me. And then whenever
Yeah.
I just gave up, he found a way.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's called cold turkey, right? Or just cutting people off, and then eventually people will come around.
Well, cold turkey would be just quitting the drug immediately and never going back to it. I don't know if that's what his decision was, but no, I was always his biggest supporter. Like, you know what, if this is what you want to do, I support it. Blah 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 blah. But then whenever he here FCC, I mean you've been around long enough. Like how I've talked to Jeff and I say, hey, I support you to give up drinking. Like I really support this.
Yeah.
If this is what you need and you need to reach out to somebody because you feel like you're failing, reach out to me. And I
Yeah.
did that same
Yeah.
thing with my own brother. Like, well, we don't need to go further into that, but same thing.
Yeah. I've been around for a while. I mean, I was around when the boys were doxing PHI in the boys server, and you screenshot it and gave it to Sammy Joe. I've been around that long.
What?
I'm just kidding, man.
No, I was so confused, but no, like I was
Thing that
mentioning a
never
point.
happened, right? Yeah.
No, if it
Or
ever
something
happened, she would have released it. Like that was the point I've been bringing up for the longest time. Like if it ever existed, anything of that sort,
Yeah.
there would be no reason to hold on to that because that's insane.
Yeah. It's just part of the community folklore at this point. Yeah. Things give me things that never happened for 500, Alex. Yeah. All right.
Well, I heard, and this is way after the fact, but from that same duo group of people that they were taking that group of people to court, and we know who and who is being talked about.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, people taking things too seriously. What are you barbecuing tonight, man?
I'm making a pork steak.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've
It's
actually
a
been buying
it's
pork
a pork
lately.
shoulder blade steak, but
Yeah,
it's a St. Louis cut.
yeah. I love like steak, but pork is a little cheaper and it barbecues very well.
Well, I have, I think, 3 picanha steaks in my fridge or my freezer right now. Let's see. No, I have 4 picanha steaks in my freezer right now, but they're kind of tiny, and
Mhm.
for it to fill me up, it would take 2.
All right. So Ryan, you on the road? You driving?
Yep. Yeah, I should be mass. It says at 10:30, 10:44 a.m.
Oh, damn, dude.
What,
Wow.
what time is it where you're at right now?
1:43.
Well, it's 12:43. Right, dude, you have like 9 hours of straight driving. I don't think that you should
Yeah,
do it in one shot.
if you don't stop, that's what's going to take you. Yeah.
Yeah, you should at least take a break. That's 9 hours of straight driving.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm good. Like right now, usually when I get tired, I'll stop. But like, I'll just pace myself.
Well, how do you determine when you start to feel tired?
Oh yeah, I'm not even close right now. I can like. I think this panel should go on for a while.
Well, that wasn't the question, Ryan. Like, because whenever I start to feel tired and like I'm driving, I need to start rolling down the windows and changing the current of it because I need to changed the feeling of the current on my face. And then, well, this was also back when I was like 17, but I also think that I drove while sleeping a couple of times. Not like absolutely sleeping, but in the process.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Except better.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're inexperienced for long drives. I like as soon as I see my tiredness coming on, I just go to sleep. Like I'm parked somewhere.
Sorry, I just pulled the top off the grill.
I think you are you breaking up? I don't know.
Oh no, I was whispering. I just pulled the top off my grill, and it was hot.
Did you singe all of your facial hair? Do you have any eyebrows left?
Yet not have any facial hair left. Here.
You look like Marilyn Manson now.
So there's a little bit of smoke tips right there. There is some natural wood.
Yeah,
charcoal.
Ray said he was going to come back up. He's harassing me in my Instagram DMs right now.
Well, it's probably because Ryan's not posting the link.
He had some smoke for me. And I'm here waiting for it. I was going to harass him about Charlie Kirk.
Who?
I was going to ask Ray if he's
Sure.
done crying about Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
I mean, that was sad though.
It was.
Charlie Kirk
But
died?
last time I talked to Ray thought it was going to turn into a civil war, and I was like, I think you're overreacting, dude. People are going to forget about him within a couple of weeks because that's how the news cycle works. And
honestly,
sure enough, like,
I think you're kind of right there, FCC, because you know what the new outrage is, and I don't know the directions, but like how he's destroying like the East Wing or whatever, and then rebuilding it for a whatever hall.
yeah, dude, he's like destroying the White House. Yeah,
And
and he's given
wouldn't that take like a vote or something?
everything should. I mean, he's given billions to Argentina. You know, he was literally in Mar-a-Lago last night for a Halloween party. You know, a Great Gatsby themed party, and
Yeah, right.
you know, millions are about to lose their food benefits. You know, oh, there he is. There he is.
But if that
What percentage of people losing their food benefits do you think genuinely deserve food benefits?
I'd
I'd
say
say
most of
probably
them.
about. I mean, I think it's a hard. I
Before
think
you
70.
two intellectual
70.
guys get into a debate, can I ask you a question? Because I thought that, like, from what I read, benefits are going to be restored in November, but they're
Are you
not yet.
suggesting that? Are you suggesting that me and Ryan are going to get into an intellectual conversation?
No, Ray is here right now.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking about Ray. Okay, go ahead.
Who has the right to go ahead? Who's talking?
Well, you're here, Ray. So go ahead. The floor is yours.
Uh,
How you doing, man?
I hate diversity.
He's trying to trigger me. He's trying to trigger me. I love steroids.
I hate hope.
I love desperation.
Is that the name of my cologne in my merch store?
Desperation.
Yeah, desperation for him.
Exactly. Exactly.
Bro, that's
Desperation for him.
not here's the crazy thing, man. Not only is Charlie Kirk already old news, but now they're pushing the JD Vance, Erica, the National Enquirer and Page 6 have absolutely fucking dominated like what used to be considered real journalism.
Yeah. She's like making a move for him now, right?
No, it's
Hold on. Can I interject for a second? Ray, when has the National Enquirer ever been real journalism?
I think you missed the sentiment of what I was trying to say is that
Oh, I just
like
saw a
real
shooting star.
journalism
Holy
is
shit, a meteor. God damn. Sorry.
That's not a meteor. That's what is that? That fucking AI-3 fucking asteroid they're talking about now.
Oh, it was super bright, dude. That was wild. All right.
Do you know what I'm talking about? That new asteroid that's like breaking
Maybe.
the laws of physics.
I mean, it might have been. It was super bright, dude. It like lit up the sky. That's wild.
Oh, well, have you seen that Barack Obama has endorsed that unexceptional white bitch spam burger?
In Virginia,
Yeah,
I saw that, and he's also endorsed your buddy Mamdani in New York. Yeah.
that guy's a piece of shit. You know who I'm really fond of is not my guy, but I'm starting to have respect for Mr. Fetterman.
Wait, who's better, Mamdani, Cuomo, or that other dude?
None
It
of the
depends on
above.
depends on your worldview.
Do
I
you
would
think
pick
Mandami's a piece of shit?
No, I don't. I think he's. I'm totally rooting for him. I think he'd be a great mayor. Seriously.
Yeah, he's calling for rent control. He's calling for free health care for young children. He's calling for free above ground public transportation. He's calling for investments in the New York City subway system.
Well,
He's calling
yeah,
for
I think
higher
it's a piece of
taxation on
shit.
the rich.
Yeah, what I think is a piece
He's
of
also
shit
calling
is
for a taxation on the whites.
Cuomo.
Okay.
Cuomo's a sexual predator. Like, how can we support? Why is he even running for mayor?
Yeah, exactly, dude. He's totally a sexual predator. That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck Cuomo.
Is that factual?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yep. He's not a pedo, but he's a sexual predator for sure. Yep. He's your boy, Ray.
He's not my boy, pal. I'm not a Democrat.
You're a libertarian. I think you're a libertarian.
Hey, are you a libertarian?
I'm more of a libertarian than I'm a neocon, but right now I'm anything but woke. I guess that would be the best.
Woke is a
What's
made
up?
up word, though. Woke is a made up word, though. No one from the left
Oh.
says they're woke. Like, that's completely. Well, only right wingers made that up against left people on the left. It's made up.
No, that word was made up by the left. It's the word's been bastardized and hijacked. It's
I mean, it was made up by the progressive
I've
like white
never-
left, not not people of color.
I know, but like, I've never heard anyone who's like a prominent like liberal or whatever like you say like they're woke. I just never heard of it. I've only heard right wing stuff. Right.
well, you got to go back about. I'd say the word probably came to fruition about a decade ago, maybe more. It used to mean you had your eyes open, like you were open-minded and seeing the truth for what it was. That was the original, like, etymology of the word woke. It wasn't an insult a decade ago.
Yeah. So, what is your take on the latest attempt to normalize the viewpoints of Nick Fuentes by Tucker Carlson?
I like Tucker.
Okay,
Nick
that was a safe answer.
No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to formulate. I like Nick Fuentes more now than I did a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would answer the same. You know, the one thing I don't understand about Nick Fuentes, I don't want to get into his politics, but I mean, he definitely has like white nationalist like tendencies, right? But his father is Mexican. He's like half Mexican. So I don't know how you reconcile that. How do you do that?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Well, Steven Crowder's Canadian, and he decides to speak for the American right. That's kind of a weird thing, too.
Yeah.
I always find it funny how
Didn't know that.
many Canadians infiltrated our fucking world.
A lot of them did. Yeah, a lot of these weirdo, like, kind of these. It was weird when all these comedians became like politicos. You know, I mean, some of them do it well, but
Who does it
some of them
well?
are just horrible. Oh God, you really want to know?
Yeah.
I like Bill Maher.
You and I are actually in agreement there.
I like Bill Maher. On the right, I would say, yeah, I actually been listening to a lot of like right wing like podcasters and stuff, but I think Joe Rogan is just he's a microphone. You know, he has a big platform. That's it. I don't think he has any real like original viewpoints or, you know, we'll disagree on that probably.
No, I think the greatest thing Joe Rogan's ever done is just introduce us to a lot of fucking interesting people.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
You know,
Totally
Neil
fair.
deGrasse Tyson was Jocko Willink, Graham Hancock. Like, there's so many people, a lot of us wouldn't know who they were
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the Rogan push.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he'd admit that too. He's like, I'm a fucking idiot. You know, I talk to fascinating people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I respect him for that for sure. On the right, who do I listen to? Let's see. I don't know, man. I mean, there's a couple of old school guys. Some of the new school guys just I don't get down. They're just too, I mean, like too young or just not experienced enough. I don't know. Going back, I would say I was a big like. He's not a podcaster; he's a comedian. But I like Norm Macdonald. He's one of my favorites. You know, he'd be canceled. He'd be canceled if he were alive today.
He was a pretty conservative guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Bill Maher is. I like guys that the same reason I like Bill Maher is why I like Fetterman is they don't toe the line. You know, they speak with they vote with their conscience, not with their t-shirt.
Yeah. Did you hear Marjorie Taylor Greene on Bill Maher last night?
No, I did not.
Oh, you got to hear it, dude. It's really good. I mean, she's like, I don't know. She's obviously the same person. I mean, she's a Trump supporter. I'm not, but you know, she's coming down on some issues that are like, you know, she thinks it's disgusting that the government can't get its shit together and that people are going to lose their food benefits. You know, they asked her about Trump wanting to restart nuclear testing, and she's like, I think it's pretty clear that most people are against that, and we all saw what happened in Japan. You know, during at the end of World War II, and you know, she's all about peace, and she is, you know, thinks it's ridiculous that we've spent, you know, millions and billions of dollars in supporting Israel in a genocide in Palestine. You know,
the irony of people hating on Jews, calling everyone else a Nazi is palpable. That's how I know that the world is off its axis.
I'm not hating.
No, not
Jews.
you. I'm
Yeah.
just pointing out something that
Yeah.
But yeah, you asked me about Nick Fuentes. He's I can't believe the kid's only fucking 27. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, very young, very young. He's got a major platform, dude. He's come. Did you hear him going at JD Vance 2 days ago?
No.
He's calling his wife a Jeet. He was fucking going in on him, dude. I should not be having to inform you about your own people, dude. Come on.
I've been relatively unplugged for the last 4 days, pal.
Oh, we're losing Ray now. We're losing him.
Losing who?
This is bad.
Can you not hear me?
On?
I can hear you, Ryan.
Oh, I thought my connection went out for a while.
I can hear you.
I'm just here.
Yeah, Ray. We lost Ray into the. He
Oh, we
he
lost
goes through
Ray.
some pretty like rural areas. Yeah. So
Can you hear me now or no?
yeah, I
I
can hear
hear
you
you.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
You're back.
Yeah, Ryan loves Elizabeth Warren. That's one thing that we know.
Actually, yeah. I actually, yeah. Like, I would actually support someone like that. I actually did meet her before. Yeah.
I'd vote for Bernie Sanders if he were to run for president today. I couldn't say that like 8 years ago or 10 years ago.
You don't think he's a
Um,
plan from Israel?
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, isn't everybody? You know, I mean, that's what I'm hearing.
Ted
No, I don't
Cruz
think
is
he's a
really
plan from
bad with
Israel.
it. Ted Cruz is really in it with Israel.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I saw him like give an interview by Tucker Carlson. He kind of got destroyed. If it was Tucker Carlson, I'm not sure. I think it was.
I do hope that we have a cleansing of social welfare and benefits, FCC.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me or no?
Yeah, I think we heard you.
I,
You said that you want all black people to lose their SNAP benefits. Is that
no,
what you said?
that's not what I said, you motherfucker.
Damn, damn, Ray. Say
Damn
it ain't
right.
so.
I mean,
I
I agree with you. I think there are some people that are taking advantage of the system for sure.
There's way too many, and there's whites
Hmm?
and there's blacks. There's the problem is that there's not a
I just saw
livable.
another. I just saw another shooting star, dude. That's two. There's got to be a meteor shower tonight. That's what's happening.
No, bro, that's North Korea, bro. You're about to die. It's been real, son.
Okay.
It's
Okay. Well,
Israel. They're NV Cap Tel Aviv is reporting back. We're getting
fucking
taken out.
Mossad, dude. They're coming for me. Now there's got to be a
Yeah,
meteor shower tonight. That's crazy, dude.
we're sending our non-violent missiles.
Is the intercontinental ballistics are just gonna have kosher food from NV Cap Tel Aviv.
Yeah,
They're gonna deliver manna from the sky. No, man, there's people that are genuinely fucking disabled and special needs. There's not enough in the pot because you got too many fucking welfare kings and queens just mooching.
Oh wait, what about this though? Like most of like most of the tax dollars go to corporations and wars. Like I would rather not go to that first. Like if we're gonna cut somewhere, I would cut there. But like I'm not gonna
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
necessarily get up in arms if like a yeah, like but my thing is I'm not gonna get like up in arms if a family is like eating slightly too much of food for their kids. Like I've never like I don't even know how the system works. But like I don't mind like whatever the abuse rate is, I don't even know. Like I would rather it go to feeding families than like bombing kids overseas and corporations that don't care about us.
Those are two independent ideas. One has nothing to do with the other.
But our tax dollars go to the same thing, and most of the tax dollars go to those things. So as far as like
Israel.
mooching on the flip side,
Most of our tax dollars go to Israel.
not Israel, but in general, the military.
Bro, you took
I mean,
subsidies for NV Cap Tel Aviv. Like, stop lying, Ryan.
Oh yeah, that's true.
we can't tell
We're
it
trying to
you.
keep our lights on, bro. We're just trying to keep our lights on.
I mean, I do. I mean, I do think there are people that are receiving, federal subsidies, food stamps that probably shouldn't, or we should have a requirement where people are like they actually have to be looking for work, right? And I think there's another flaw in the system is that they've kind of loosened the regulations on like what you can buy with EBT and what you can't. And I just don't think you should be able to buy like junk food with EBT. It should be like
I kind of see that a little bit.
grocery, vegetables, this and that. That's it.
Yeah, because like the main thing is like processed food is like people can get cancer with that. So it's like that's really bad
Yeah.
for you. Like
Yeah,
there should be a
it
promotion
kills
of
people.
healthy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like if they get diabetes, it's like and you're feeding them. I mean, is it like I don't mind like the amount of food or whatever, the amount funded, but there should be an emphasis on health. Like I do kind of see that point. Maybe occasionally,
Why do
like
people
maybe
deserve free food if they're able to work?
well, what if they're working, but actually most of them, my understanding is like most of them are working. And if they're working, they're just not getting paid enough, and they're struggling for food. That's why.
Somebody in chat thinks that you're attacking Red Hood, Ray.
For what?
I don't know.
Fuck Reddit. Nah,
Jesus, guys.
You don't like Red Hood anymore, Ryan?
I don't know. I just made that shit up.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
do. I do.
I mean, I think
I
people.
do,
I mean,
Janae.
people do. People. I mean, I agree. People. I mean, there's nothing against the law. There's nothing that like states that you can't have too many children for your ability to sustain, right? And people have too many kids in some cases where they can't sustain them. That's a problem. I agree with you. I don't know how you control that. China has like, you know,
mandatory sexual reassignment surgery. Let's all be liberals. That's how we can. That's how we can curtail the population.
there you go.
What about legalize? What about legalize all drugs? I support it.
All right.
Oof. Well, I mean, maybe.
Yeah, legalize, tax, and regulate. Absolutely.
I mean, I think most drugs, but maybe not all, dude. I don't know.
Well, it depends. Like, I would regulate against synthetics, like PCP. So it's kind of like you can regulate it against like bath salts or something like that, like synthetics. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think we'll start to see what's happening, and I think that like Washington and Oregon probably have the most liberal drug laws right now. So let's see what
And they're
happens in like
fucking
5 or 10,
shit, and they're shitholes.
the whole state.
Uh,
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
metropolitan areas that are
Have you been to Portland, Ray?
yes.
well, hold on. Let me ask you this: is the cost of living high or low?
I've been to Portland and Seattle.
Yeah, I mean, would you think? Do you think that the whole of metropolitan Seattle and metropolitan Portland are shitholes, or is it like?
Seattle was fucking gross, bro. One of the worst cities I've ever seen in my life. Seattle was
Oh,
fucking
really?
terrible. Oh my god. They had
Yeah, but yeah,
Go ahead,
but like
Ryan.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing though, and all those places is the cost of living high or low?
It's high in both of those cities, dude.
Right. So are they homeless because of drugs, or are they homeless because the cost of living is so high?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe a combination of the two, but I think the latter probably more than the former. Yeah.
Well, okay. Is there any like direct evidence that drugs use is causing
Yeah,
homelessness?
yes. People that are strung out on crystal meth or fentanyl can't hold down a job, brother.
But 80 to 90% of meth users are not addicted.
I don't know if I believe that.
It's quite literally in every study.
I don't hear a lot of people that are just like, part-time casual meth heads. How about you,
There are.
FCC?
I don't think I know
There
any, but yeah, I don't know.
are. Well,
I
yeah,
think
because it's
Ed
stigmatized.
was the last one I knew. Yeah.
Yeah, stigmatized. Like, don't. That's why, like, the only people that we hear about are addicted. But like 80 to 90% of all drug use is like recreational use, and then the number one leading cause of fatal overdose death is mixed and laced drugs. So it's like when you mix drugs poorly and it's laced with a bad batch. That's where the issue comes in.
So you're telling me that there's recreational fentanyl users, non-addicted fentanyl users, Ryan?
Not fentanyl, because we could regulate against fentanyl. But what does fentanyl come from? Heroin, right?
Well,
Uh,
carfentanil, I'd assume it's a opiate derivative. You just said legalize all drugs. I just think that there's
Yep. Yeah, and
drugs that
regulate
don't
against
need to
like
be.
extreme. Yeah, so I'd say like regulate against like extremes, but like we could have like heroin because like actually Dr. Carl Hart, he's a professor I think at Harvard.
I know who he is.
Yeah,
Black guy with
just
dreadlocks.
Snapchat.
I know who it is.
Who recreationally uses heroin. Yeah, he's what are you gonna say? Like he's not functional?
Well, I mean that's one person out of millions. When I was in Seattle, the transient population, the homeless population, the women that get into sex work as a result of chronic drug abuse. I think hard narcotics are a net loss to humanity.
There's no evidence of that though. I mean, like as far as like all of that can be attributed to cost of living. Like all those places at their standard of living is extremely high.
Well, I've got a rental property, and I have to pay an exorbitant amount of income tax because it's a rental property. So because of the social welfare programs, so I've got to make $7,800 a year before I even touch the mortgage.
Okay.
Did you
I
know that
mean,
people that own rental properties have to pay much higher property tax because they own a rental?
possibly. I mean,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
property tax though.
Yes,
Okay.
your property tax is significantly higher if it's not your homestead or your primary residence.
Yeah, if you're using it as a means to generate revenue. Yeah.
I have
Oh,
a
you mean
question.
you own it?
Right.
You mean you own it? Okay, and you rent it out. Oh, I heard that wrong. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, a lot of renters never pay any property taxes because it's kind of included in their fees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if somebody can use crystal meth and get away with it, I mean, more power to them. But the amount of drug addicted people who can't hold down a job, like the cost of living is inconsequential if they're not employed. Like at that point, the cost of living is just it might as well be $1 trillion or $30 because if you can't hold down a job, the cost of living doesn't really matter.
Well, if you're homeless, are you going to be able to hold down a job?
That's very indecisive and directly cutting. Yes, some homeless people can hold down a job and then they use that to do better for themselves. But not everybody can.
Yeah, but like if you are homeless, it's very difficult to get a job. Like who is going to hire someone that hasn't taken a shower in like a month? Like it's very hard for them
Well,
because of the
Cam
standard
gets
of living.
jobs all the time.
What?
I said Cam gets jobs all the time.
Oh, Cam? Oh, yeah. That's true.
No, he's also not technically homeless.
He's getting there.
Unhoused, maybe.
He's residentially challenged.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. He has a real estate allergy. Yeah. I do think there are. I mean,
you're pretty.
think there are some. I do think there are. It's interesting because you see like the fallout from fentanyl. You see it on the streets of like, yeah, you see it in Seattle. You see it in Portland, in San Francisco, in LA, in Chicago, in Philly, New York. But I mean, there are a lot of people that like drive into the inner city to pick up a bag of fentanyl, and then they drive back to their homes, in the suburbs. But I do think there are a lot of people that use that shit recreationally, and they're not in the street, which is kind of scary.
I don't think that's really true with fentanyl, pal. I don't think that's a real. I could be wrong. I have the right to be wrong, but I don't believe what you're saying is accurate.
Fair
Well,
enough.
the major problem with fentanyl is like you don't even know what you're getting because you're getting it from like some drug dealer. Where if it was like maybe like heroin from a regulated distributor, you would know that it's clean, and it would eliminate the leading cause of fatal overdose death. One of them.
Yes, but Ryan, like, where does anybody go to get a trusted heroin distributor?
You legalize it.
That's
That's why you
a
legalize
terrible idea.
It's a great idea because like the leading cause of the
People are
problem
going to
is
do
that
drugs. They're doing drugs anyways, man. They're doing
Exactly.
drugs. They're going to do
I
drugs.
think what Ryan's trying to say is that people who do fentanyl aren't trying to buy fentanyl. Like
Yes.
they're buying what they think are. Have you heard of the pressed pill epidemic?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like you'll buy what you think is a Percocet 30, and it's these people. So I get what Ryan's, but still, I don't think that there's such a thing as safe fentanyl. Even if it was standardized and clean, like the amount of fentanyl it takes to kill you is nothing. Humans were not meant for fentanyl consumption.
So yeah, so I mean, like, what we probably would want to do is like legalize heroin, so people wouldn't be taking fentanyl, and then regulate against it, and then use education to warn against it. And then another
I
thing is
think
like
that
mixing the wrong
like
drugs.
you have a great idea, but then you're always going to have a person that wants to chase the dragon and then try to take it a step further. So like
Yeah, but the idea is like you're always going to have those people, but the idea is if you can steer the masses away from the more harmful drugs and they're going to continue to do drugs, but they're also like regulated and tested. They know what they're getting. You can actually like stabilize, you can stabilize and like regulate drug usage, because right
Yeah.
now it ain't stabilized, it's not regulated, and people are dying left and right.
Yeah, and better
No.
yet, put a tax on it. Then you can treat the people that are addicted, which is only going to be 10 to 20% of the time.
I kind of agree with you there, Ryan, and I want to kind of give you an alternative situation. So like around here they just set up like a free Narcan booth or whatever. But there is nothing to do with anybody to give you free insulin. And I think that's like one of the bigger problems in society. Like if nobody ever chooses to have diabetes. Maybe some people do overeat, but nobody chooses that thing. But everybody does
Yeah.
choose the drug that they're going to do. And to just get offered like a free recovery program that costs you nothing seems kind of skewed.
Well, actually, I mean, it wouldn't be skewed for me because, like, I also believe in universal healthcare. So, like, all those things, which like should be like, would actually be cheaper, if we have universal healthcare. So, like, that would be provided too, at least under my worldview.
Let me ask Ray a question. Ray, have your healthcare costs gone up over the last year, and do you anticipate that they will go up going into the next year?
I don't believe so.
All right. Good for you.
I have I don't have the ACA. Like I have private insurance through my.
Yeah.
Through-
We don't have to get into that. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, so I haven't even checked. No, I haven't asked anybody. I haven't gotten a message.
Well, you might want to check tomorrow, and then
No, I don't want to know.
And then on Monday, you can meet me in Brooklyn so we can campaign for Mamdani. Okay.
Yeah,
We can do this.
Ryan, the one thing I don't think you seem to grasp the concept of, pal. There's really not much in the way of professional medical care that can do much to keep people off of drugs for a long time. Like that's that takes work on the individual's behalf. You can have a lot of these rich kids with private insurance are in and out of rehab every 3 months. they stabilize them, keep them alive, send them back out to the street. They get high. It's
There's no silver bullet.
Well, okay, but here's the thing: who would you rather pay for that? Drug users or you?
Well,
neither. I'd rather that money go towards juvenile spinal bifida.
I think that's like a very
Well,
incomplete question, Ryan. Because like
Well, like, the
outrageous.
point is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I
No,
mean,
no, go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm kind of saying is like, whatever the cost of like maybe even the perfect solution for rehab or drug treatment could just be used as just like a small tax to the drug users themselves that just don't have the problem of addiction,
Well,
which is entirely genetic.
here's something to go back. Like you just said, the perfect solution. What is the perfect solution? Because I don't think anybody up here has that answer. There is no.
I've heard of the final solution.
Yeah, universal healthcare and
Wow.
legalize all drugs. That's my perfect solution.
Well, I don't think that we have universal healthcare anywhere in this country, but they have tried to legalize a lot of drugs. And do you see how Kennington, Pennsylvania is going, or how Portland, Oregon's going, or Seattle,
Well,
Washington?
Well, look at
But I think you're making
Well,
you're making
right,
you're
but because
making
of the
the
standard of
point that
living.
you're trying. Well, it's not just that. It's like you're dealing in an unregulated drug market, and it also so it also
Yeah.
impedes the ability of people to purchase like what they think they're buying, which leads to like overdoses and all this other crazy shit.
Oh.
And the import of other things. But also, let me explain this to you. We are in this country. We are one of the few countries in the world that actually does not have some type of like socialized universal healthcare. We're one of the few in the world where we tie healthcare to employment. That's an American thing. That's a capitalistic thing. It's like if you want to have healthcare, you have to get a job. Now you have to rely on your employer for healthcare. So that just puts more power into the seat of your employer. That is a function of capitalism. Doesn't happen like that in other countries. Let me tell you that. It's an American thing, right?
Well, see, I was going to ask you a question
Yeah.
about kind of like the drug thing. So,
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
why do you think? Well, I mean, mostly like festivals and everything. You can go get the drugs that you purchase and get them tested, and they won't hold it against you. You will not get arrested. You won't get charged. Why do you think that that's so much safer than what the government's doing to us?
What do you mean? Yeah, you
Well,
got to
like-
ask it in a different way.
So, like, we'll just say, I go to a festival, right? And then I want to get some like sass. I want to get some LSD. I want to get some ketamine, and then I can take it to the testing tent. I don't know what it's called officially in like a rave
Yeah,
situation.
Drug safe, whatever. Yeah.
But like, why can you do that and then just not get judged? But like, you can't obviously just call the police and say, "Hey, can you come test my drugs?"
Well, I think we should have. I think whatever happens within music festivals and art festivals where people can go in and have their drugs tested with no judgment or prosecution, we should have on the outside. But one step better than that is to have the sale of drugs be regulated by the government, and that means before it
Yes.
hits a bottle or a bag, it gets tested so you know exactly what it is that you're getting.
I kind of,
Yes.
I do agree with that, but you're you're definitely older than me, but we're right about the same age that like ecstasy then became like MDMA, then became Molly, and then like I think it became SAS after. Like there's so many different forms, but
Sure.
how do you even regulate if everything's constantly changing?
Well, the only reason things constantly change is because they're not being regulated. Because if it's not regulated, like once a government decides to like when pure ecstasy came onto the market, you know, and it came out of a lab. I mean, I think it goes back to like the 50s or 60s, but it really grew like in the 70s, and then the 80s it like became a big deal. And then the 90s it just blew up. And then the government started cracking down on precursors, right? And so what do? Like they're doing now with fentanyl, they crack down on precursors. So they go back to the drawing board and create a new manipulation of the original like composition, right?
So I think I hear what you're saying. So
And
is
so
that
it gets
whenever like
further and further away from what it was. And the only reason they're doing that is because they're trying to run from prosecution, right?
so
Designer drugs. Yeah.
yeah, I was getting ready to ask. Um, I would say it was ecstasy, and they were double or triple sect or whatever, and they were usually pressed with just insert whatever drug, and then it started to become more pure. Is that kind of what you're saying? Like, there's no way to regulate that,
No, I mean
or
if you're buying drugs on the black market, there's no way there's no regulation, dude. You don't know what you're taking. You've got people now. You've got people that think they're buying a bag of cocaine, and they go to like have an after party at their place, and they're just gonna snort a few lines of cocaine, and you got like 4 or 5 people that die because there's fentanyl in it, right?
oh, that's
Like that's a problem.
that's a big problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Jen A an aneurysm.
No, you're
Can't
supposed to be
see her
nicer
cheek.
now.
Is Jen A here? Hey, Jen A.
She's in
I'm not
chat,
reading
bro.
chat. I'm not reading chat.
This is a good conversation.
Well, I don't think
But
this
yeah.
is a really great conversation, but what did she say?
Oh, I mean, I'll highlight. It's just Jen A
Is she
stuff.
mad? Is Jen A mad at me for being on your panel?
I don't think it's to you. I think it's to. I don't even know who it's to. It's just she's mad. How will people set aside all the hardcore drugs, get jobs, and take care of your families, be productive members of society?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that viewpoint.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. I can just tell it's coming from a heated emotional state.
Is Ray still there?
Is Ray still here?
He's still up here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably going through a dead zone.
He hasn't dropped.
Oh God, that was him. He's roboting hard, dude.
Oh yeah. So Ray,
He sounds
Ray,
like Nick Fuentes on fentanyl. Yeah.
we're losing you. So I bet
Come
you're
back,
driving through a
Ray.
red state with no cellular service. That's the problem. Heated emotional state. Yes. Are you not in a heated emotional state? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I kind of said whatever on the topic, but yeah, definitely think we should do that. Legalize all drugs.
I mean, I think people watch too much TV when they say, "Oh my God, Oregon is a whole mess." I'm like, there's a part of downtown Portland that is probably pretty rough, but I mean, 2 months ago, I was in the Willamette Valley drinking, you know, Pinot Noir, and it was beautiful. And the same trip, we went to the Deschutes River, and we were drinking beer out near Crater Lake. Everything seemed fine to me. I don't know. You know,
Yeah. And I mean,
seeing
you know,
crazy things
yeah, I think
happening.
that yeah, I think the only reason why like some people are struggling is just like in those areas, even though they're nice areas, it's just the standard of living can be what it is. And if we just
Yeah.
figure some stuff out, like we could probably figure that out too, you know.
It's expensive, dude. It's very expensive, man.
Yeah, like I couldn't live in San Francisco or Portland or whatever. Like Massachusetts is expensive enough.
Yeah, Massachusetts is
Can barely afford
expensive.
that.
Yep. Boston, New York, fucking all around there.
Yeah, definitely. It's like people point to drugs. It's like it's not drugs. It's like people are homeless because they don't have money for a home. It's almost like that, you know. Damn.
Well, what if they're just homeless because they've always lived with their parents and then their parents pass away and they have no money to take care of the house?
That's a personal issue right there, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that could happen. Actually, my uncle was like that. He's a piece of shit. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, that means you never got your shit together. That's a different thing, man.
But there's
Yeah, I'm pro
a
getting your shit
couple
together.
people that do that. You should always try to get your shit together, and then if you don't, then that's probably your own problem for not doing it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I see where you're going. Like, is this a person in the community? Am I?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Tex is
yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Tex talking
Yeah,
about
something like
basically
that.
half. He's
Yeah.
talking about half of the community right now. I don't know what
No,
who in particular he's talking about.
Damn. Damn, this is a call out.
Yeah.
so here,
Like calling you out.
Docs.
Ryan, I'm gonna say, like, whenever you have nothing left, whenever you reach your absolute rock bottom, like the person that we know I'm talking about is going to. Oh, did it cut
Oh.
out? Like, what do you have left? Like, you
Get out.
you don't really have a house. You have your, like, the house you grew up in, but you don't even have the funds to be able to live there because property taxes exist.
Yeah, I didn't. That's gonna be
So
rough.
unless there's like a crazy inheritance, like, 3 properties or something.
Yeah. I'm thinking about Weekend at Bernie's right now. Like, how long can you keep the parents alive for, right?
That's I don't even know what you're talking
You
about.
know any like good like taxidermy specialists, you know?
No, but no, that's kind of what I was.
You've
'Cause
never seen Weekend at Bernie's?
I don't even know what you're talking about. No,
I actually
Bro.
haven't. I haven't. I don't know what that is.
Fucking
sounds familiar,
classic
though.
movie, dude. Classic movie.
but
should
no,
watch it.
what I was saying, like, at some point, like, he's going to reach his absolute downfall. And that's probably going to be the worst thing he's ever been through in his life. And then how does he get through it with that? Because, he's got 3 properties, 17 jobs, 14 podcasts. Like, he's like Birdman of the internet.
Yeah, it's a busy bee,
But
and he does it all
even
drunk.
when that happens, and then he maybe inherits that property, like, property taxes exist. And
Yeah,
maybe
you gotta pay for water and power and right?
Well, wait. Actually, hold on. What if like he gets to the age where he gets Social Security? Do you think that could? Because I have no idea.
no, Social Security is going to be dead before he reaches that, or before. Fuck. This stupid
Yeah.
phone.
You cut out, bro.
No, I don't believe that Social Security is going to be around by the time he reaches that age, or you or I do.
Damn. So
But that doesn't mean I'm right. I just don't believe that it's going to.
actually, I kind of think that if he just continues being a wolf cow, that'll turn into content, and maybe will generate revenue. I actually think that like he might blow up as a wolf cow. That might be a possible path.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
I mean,
most viable path.
he's on a clear path. I would say. I mean, if I were his personal manager, his business manager, I would say keep doing what you're doing and do it more.
Yeah,
You know?
I was helping him when I made him call 911 because he was very vocal. I furthered his career.
You know what was crazy
Yeah.
to me? He said, "Hey, I was talking to this guy on the internet, and he said I should probably call the police." Like, bro, you
Yeah.
just got trolled so hard.
I mean, to be honest, I think Ryan was possibly fibbing or lying about the Jared stuff. However, I don't know, Tech, if you're aware of the recent allegations involving a certain particular individual and Larry Nassar.
Yeah, Larry Nassar,
wait,
bro. They
wasn't
friends, bro.
he the guy that like the
Yeah,
Olympic trainer guy?
yeah, dude. Yeah,
They buddies in
yeah,
prison, bro. They buddies. Like he puts money on it. He puts money on his books. Still,
yeah. There's some stuff that's gonna come out pretty soon, and it's gonna fucking blow everybody's mind.
Is this like some insider trading type stuff, or like some money laundering? Because that's crazy. Sorry, my phone keeps locking, but
And money
no,
laundering is
he's just his
no.
friend, bro. Like he's just a good friend. Larry Nassar.
oh well. I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest.
Yeah, isn't it crazy being in the predator catcher community and being friends with Jared Fogle and Larry Nassar? Like, what are you doing?
He's probably going to call the police on both of us right now. But you know what?
And I haven't seen any direct proof of the Jared Fogle stuff, but
Yeah,
based on stuff that people have sent me in the last like week or two, I've seen the Larry Nassar stuff is alarming.
yeah. Like, just been coming out.
So I've done, and that you guys have done way more work on this situation, but I think that Jeff got a DUI in like '96.
Really? I know that.
Yeah, and he was also working for the corrections or the peace or whatever he was working for. But that's kind of like a weird situation. How can you get a DUI and also work for the Justice Department?
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I mean, that happens all the time, but I think whatever happened there pales in comparison to this Larry Nassar
That's
USA gymnastics stuff.
that is extreme. That's super extreme.
Yeah. Because, like, Larry Nassar is going to be in prison for, like, ever.
Yeah,
because of it,
he's
and
he's in
friends with him.
prison forever. Yeah.
Yeah, heard he held his pocket, too, just for a visit.
He's paying his commissary?
Yeah. Like, he went in, he visited the prison just to hold his pocket.
Oh. They touched hands right through the nice glass.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Putting money on his books like people were putting money on Ed's books. It's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
Nobody should be putting any money on anybody's books that they've never
Yeah.
been in real life. And especially if they have accusations like that, you should never put any money on anybody's book.
I agree.
Yeah, too. It's a tragedy. Hello, 911. Hey, it's me. You know who I am. People are being mean to me on the internet. Yeah, that's literally how that. Did you see the phone call? Did you hear the phone call? Tech.
Sorry, repeat that. My phone just locked again. I heard.
Did you hear the phone? Did you hear the phone call?
Yes, yes. This guy just said I should call the police, and here I am, yapping, drinking. So what?
And what I didn't hear was, and I heard the phone call, and then I heard the stuff that you posted, Ryan. Also, was the what led up to it, which is fucking hilarious. And then he called, and he's like, "Yeah, here I am." He told me to do it, so yeah. Let me see if I can get him on the phone. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this guy that's committed, what do you call it? Defamation of character, slander on me. I'm patching him in. Give me 1 second.
I am so mad at this guy on the internet because he's defaming me on the internet that I'm gonna call him right now, and I want you to hear that he's telling me that he's doing it. And they're like, no, so you really don't need to do that. Like, we'll just listen to you. Please don't. And then he's like, no,
He
you
kept
need
trying
to
to-
hear this.
He kept trying to merge the call. You can't merge a 911 call, and it just kept
Yeah,
hanging
yeah.
up. And I was like, get another phone.
He's like, his father's a police officer. His father's in law enforcement. You're like, oh, okay,
Yeah, that was the first thing he
Oh.
said, and I'm in Massachusetts.
yeah.
And I'm in Massachusetts.
Dude, that's so
Dude,
crazy.
that
Like,
911, that dispatcher was probably like, what the fuck was that all about?
Yeah, I think he called this other dude. Like he kept calling the police. Like he calls the other dude, and he kind of was like, he kind of realized like he said something like, you called before about something else, and we
Yeah,
can't do something
no,
about internet stuff.
no, that's exactly it. And he was like, you're going to need to file a new report. And then Jeff was like, can I link this to the FBI agent? They were like, yeah, you're going to have to contact that FBI agent and then link this to the number. And he's like, can you give me their number?
I thought you had their number, bro.
And like, bro doesn't have the number, a card, the case number, nothing.
It's just it's crazy. I mean, he's got to. I mean, he's obviously clearly like on some kind of whiteboard within the the Rio Rancho Police Department. They know who he is. They're like, this guy's a fucking loose cannon, dude. You know, probably the county too. I think somebody served him with a no contact order or something. Or what do you call it? A restraining order at Sandoval County. And now he's like misusing 911 at Rio Rancho. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking joke.
Imagine you get a call, and this is who you get the call from. He's like, yeah, I've been drinking tonight, and this guy on the internet, well, he's talking shit about me, and he told me I should call you, so here I am.
I mean, I don't even think like if
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you're like maybe if you're like in middle school, maybe you're like like 10 to like 13 years old, right? And you're getting bullied so hard in school. You know, maybe you call 911 if your parents aren't listening to you, your teachers aren't listening to you. You know, you're like, people are being mean to me. I need help. Hello. But he's like a 50-year-old man.
Here's
It's
what I would
And
compare
nobody
it
was
to
actually
FCC.
nobody's actually being mean to him.
FCC. Remember whenever like Fusi was in his hotel and he was going through that whole the guy that he said was stalking him, and then like he doxed himself in the hotel room and was mad at the police when they showed up.
Oh yeah.
That's Jeff right now.
Bro, it's YouTube psychosis. That's exactly what he was suffering from. Yeah. And that's what Jeff is suffering from. YouTube psychosis. No. But look at Fuzi now, dude. You see him? You follow him?
I
I
heard he
haven't
just
seen
kind of
anything
went
by
crazy.
him recently.
Bro, Fuzi has he just won a fucking like body like not bodybuilding, but like he's a super health nut now, and he just won a competition. Look him up on fucking social media, dude. The guy's crushing it.
Oh, he's doing
Oh,
Well,
better
that
now.
means that he's got his head back in his skull, I guess.
Dude, he's crushing it. Yeah.
Oh, good. I thought he was done
Yep.
for.
No,
Well,
dude, he's
every time you think he's done, he comes back again.
yeah, but this
Oh,
one
that's
is
good.
different. This one is totally different, man. This is like not a scam. He's like his body's like insane, dude. He's totally all about the body and like, he's drug free and he's crushing, man. Check him out.
Does he still do lives, or is he just on like Instagram or what? What?
IG. I think IG. I don't think he does anything other than IG. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I like
Jeff
I
is
like
gonna
early
crash.
Fuji
Jeff
too.
is either gonna crash out or he's gonna get arrested. I mean, I think somebody posted some stuff about him and about getting charged. I don't know what that was all about, but you can't call 911 and abuse the system. The system is designed, for people that actually need help. Like if somebody's breaking into their home, or if somebody is like getting beat up by their partner, or if a child's in danger, or if somebody's like calling because they need an ambulance, they're dying.
I kind of agree with
Not
that with the FCC. Like, not
crazy.
to equate it to the swatting that was happening, but like, if you're gonna call anybody's local police department and then say, "Hey, this guy on the internet's talking bad about me. I got a problem. You need to go take care of this." It's kind of a waste of resources completely.
I mean, not kind
It
of.
is
It
a
is,
waste of
dude. It
resources.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
not kind of. It is, man. Yeah, and his town is a very small town. It's like a very impoverished county. They don't have a lot of money, dude. So they have like
Oh
they
yeah.
only have
I just did a little bit of curiosity. Like you said, there's no subways in Albuquerque, and I just googled subway in Albuquerque, and there's tons of subways in Albuquerque, like so
dude. They're
many,
everywhere.
fu-
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. Yeah, it's a hotbed.
So
It's a hotbed, dude. Yeah, it's. I mean, they probably have more subways per capita in Albuquerque than anywhere else in the world. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Jared Fogle put all those subways there just for Jeff, his friend.
Jared Fogle owned a summer home in Albuquerque.
Was that one
Yeah.
of the three that he used to have?
Yep. Yep.
Huh. Well, no
Is it
wonder
all
he made
making
so
is it
much
all
money in the
making sense
past.
now, Tech?
Just
Yeah,
connecting the dots.
he made so much money because of leasing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And you know what? Leasing means you never own it.
Exactly. Yeah. All right,
Well,
gentlemen.
yeah,
I've
this
got
was
some
a
stuff
great
to do
realization
tonight.
tonight.
I'm
It's
going to
been
leave
real.
you two to your own devices. Tech, it's been a while. And so good chatting with you, regardless of everything that you've done in the community. And I'm sure you could say the same about me. But
I
yet
have
here
no
I
hateful
am.
feelings towards anybody, but yeah, I took that off and I'm gonna go get some dinner.
Right on, dude. All
Where
right. Yeah, enjoy your
have a good night.
steak, man. Yeah.
Well, everybody have a great night. Take care.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Later.
Later. All right, Ryan, I'm going to dip too, man. I got some stuff to do.
Or,
Hopefully, just keep driving. Stay safe, man.
all right. Thanks. You too.
All right. Later.
Bye. You guys still hear me? I'm putting I kind of put my phone a little bit close to me so I could hear you talking. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Predator Catcher new and the channels take it down for no reason. But like, if you're actually doing like some actual shit, like you don't get your channel taken down. I don't know if I've ever had a favorite title for anyone, but I appreciate it. It's local PD had a different division. Yeah, I agree. That would make sense. I got banana commons. Yeah, I don't know if yeah, I don't know how they're gonna deal with that, the Jeff situation. leave the place alone, Jeff. And Jeff should have been banned a long time ago. It's insane what he gets away with, doxing, threats. He has enough to break YouTube's terms of service. Yeah. But what if he doesn't go on Minecraft? You know? Yeah. Yeah, I got a second wind in me. I'm gonna ride this thing out. I got a lot of driving in me. A lot of driving in me. Saying I'll be there till 10:47. I barely stopped yet. Like I feel like I got a lot of energy. It's gonna be a chill stream. Yeah, so I got about like 8 hours left. It looks like. So basically, I've driven about half. I'm halfway there. Something like that. Doxing real life people. That's the thing. Like you get taken down for doxing pedophiles, but you don't get taken down for doxing real people. I don't get how that works. Well, he is drunk every single time over the course of 2 to 4 years. Should eventually catch some sort of punishment. Yeah. Yeah, most likely his locale career could be promising. So it might be the only thing that's going for him. I had some Arizona. I think this is like Arizona green tea. It's gotta be like on like a smooth like hit. I'm like I'm like going. I'm going for a while. Got my tank all filled up, ready to go. What's your court date in Chicago? It's in Oakland and it's November 7th. The only thing I actually gotta figure out what time it is. I gotta follow up with that officer to find out what time it is. But yeah, we gotta be there. Gonna be there, be square. Uh, east. East. Yeah, east. My driving path is gonna just look like it's gonna look like a kid just drew a crayon around the country. They go everywhere. Up and everywhere, man. Up and everywhere, man. Let's get how it goes. Illinois is corrupt, super corrupt. I don't know. I mean, I would just say the cops were great. I feel like the cops like showed they really cared, and you know they seemed to be very diligent. Um, but uh, but yeah, I just don't know what's going on with the DA. I heard it is a difficult county to prosecute it. Um, that's what some other predator catchers were saying. Yeah, I'm just like, let's go. Like, I don't know. I got tons of energy, honestly. Oh, what the hell? This highway weird. Like, going the right way. Highway split into two. Oh, okay. Oh, it does a thing. It goes into one. It's a DA's I don't know. I don't want to say anything about the police because it wasn't the police really that did too much. They said I think it's like the state attorney. They said. Yeah, they really gotta fix the YouTube handle thing. Gotta go back to those accounts. But yeah, I'm headed back to Massachusetts. So it's gonna be like a boomerang trip back to Illinois. So I'm going right back. But I'm gonna probably get like I'm probably trying to get like a hotel like right near Illinois. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna snag like a cheap one. I'm being Illinois. I only use it all to see as my being blocked. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who this is. I don't really block anyone. I'm not really doing anything with chat. I don't even touch chat. I usually let chat do its thing. Yo. Yeah, I got like probably like 8 hours left. You doing good? And TM's back. Yeah, I don't know. This highway is confusing. This highway is confusing me. Yo, what's up, Wog? What's up, Wog? I'm actually headed back to Massachusetts. I'm possibly making like a straight shot back to Massachusetts, like going for a drive. I'm driving since about like 8 something. I do this for real though. Like I can drive for long periods of time. It's like long distance driving. I don't even know if people are getting up or going to bed. But I'll be up. I have no idea if I'm on the right lane. I don't know. I don't know if I've been on the right highway. Because it's like too close. There's like one side that says it's like supposed to be east, but then it divided up. So I don't know if I'm on the wrong one. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm on the right one. Yeah, I'm scheduled to be back in Massachusetts by around like 10:45 a.m., something like that. Someone's spurging in chat. What is the meaning of this? That would be a good deal. That would. Yeah, I'm on the right highway. Just confirmed. I think it's that hour people are sleeping at their phones. But yeah, it's gonna be just a driving street. Probably get straight to go to sleep too. Feel free to join the conversation. Link is pinned. Oh, hold on. I guess it's a modding situation issue. Um, I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna like de-wrench a bunch of people. If people can't handle it. Yeah, I guess anyone that can chat, they can chat. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. I think that's why there's not much people in chat because I guess there's a rogue mod hiding people. What's going on? I'll figure it out. I'm gonna derange a shitload of people. So I don't know. I can't fix that now because I'm driving, but I'm unmodding a shitload of people. People can't be adults. Then yeah, it's like they gotta fuck up our life. I'm not fucking up their life. I don't give a fuck what they're doing. Yeah, at least it can be a driving stream. You know, I can narrate my driving. When you mad, people won't be in your drama for entertainment stream. Oh, I didn't even know if you went live. It wants to be social media. It's really used for kitchen community as a place. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, honestly, the only thing I'm kind of pissed at is like the mod thing. Cause like I don't really care what anyone else is doing, but like as soon as they're starting to like fuck our lives up, um, yeah, I have an issue with that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna de-wrench a bunch of people, and that's gonna be the last I'm gonna ever talk about whoever that person is. Is someone really doing that? Yeah, I'm just not on a desktop or anything. I'm on a phone when I'm driving, so it was a perfect time for the attack. But like that's kind of like really pathetic because like rather than just leaving me alone, they gotta like ruin my chat. That's some loser shit. And I kind of kept them like mods because you know they get protect against their own doxes if it came to that. So, but if they can't handle that responsibility, then guess you gotta take it away. Yeah, other than the drenching thing, I'm not gonna let that kill the vibe or whatever. I am not gonna like bring any energy that again. Because right, the people that were hit were done by Becky. Yeah, so just I'm gonna do a big mass unban and I'm gonna de-wrench a shitload of people. That's what I'm gonna do. How about this? If I stop, I'm just gonna do it to everyone. I'm gonna like only like everyone kind of on that side. Like I don't know. I'm just gonna de-wrench a shitload of people and mass unban. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, you see, you're there. Yo, actually, anyone in chat gets a mod. Anyone in chat gets a wrench. Like anyone in chat, that can live right now, they automatically get a wrench. I just gave us the FCC wrench. I don't even know a mannequin, but I'm gonna give you a wrench. This is gonna be a bridge screen. That's really all I can do on my end. Now everyone's gonna be doing. But when I get to, if I either stop or once I get home, whatever, I'm gonna just wrench a bunch of people and do a mass unban, and then yeah, we're gonna never need to speak to them again because like only like they're really so desperate for attention. Right there. But yeah, that's the last I'll give that attention. I'm just gonna continue live here. But yeah, pretty much if anyone is like kind of not on that side, in their chat, I'm just gonna rinse them up. I'm just gonna rinse them up. See, I'm about 8 hours away from home, so originally it was like 15, so I'm about halfway there. So yeah. Yeah, PP Ryan Army, you get a wrench. You get a wrench. Can I walk? Yeah. I think a lot of people should be more like, "Oh, thanks, Oprah." Yeah, I'm just throwing the wrenches out. I'm just giving them all. You get a wrench, you get a wrench, you get a wrench. Everyone gets wrenches. Yeah. Yo, I have like crackhead energy with this drive. I don't know. I don't even feel tired yet. I think I'm gonna do this entire drive in one shot. I think so. Oprah is crazy. Oh, I heard a lot of things about her. I don't really know too much about her. What? Wait, wasn't she on Epstein Island? Was she on Epstein? Hell nah. Hell nah. Back. People going crazy because of rooms. Oh. People going crazy because of room. Dollar sign. No, no. There's a World Series. Everyone was at party. Oh, I don't know anything about that. I didn't even know it was baseball season. I don't know what's what. I don't think we'll ever know who went to the islands. Dodgers and recently raised up Los Angeles, so people are going nuts. I don't know who's playing. I just know I got like some Kraken energy going into this drive. Yep, girls from her school in Africa went missing. Wonder where to. Yeah, it was so messed up because honestly, I remember my mother really liked her, and she always like told me like how great she was, and then you find out how much of a piece of shit she is, and yeah, that's crazy. Dodgers won the World Series. I don't even know when the Dodgers played. Read everyone's. Yo, remember that guy that wrote that book? Plus too generic. It was about. Alright. I'll just describe it. It was about like this dude who, like, he was a drug addict, and he like went through a surgery, but he couldn't use a Novocaine or anything because he wanted to stay clean or something. I forget what it's called. His name was like James something. James Fry. I don't know. And he was like a fake. Too much money brings out the people in some people. That's bullshit. Like every time I had money, I did get with it. People are just pieces of shit, something like that, and the money just exposes them. I think people that do bad shit with money, they're just evil to begin with. Tons of police outside of my apartment trying to keep the crowds in control in Santa Monica, Hollywood, downtown LA. Oh, you live in LA? Fuck that. I wouldn't want to live in LA. Oprah is worth $3.15 billion. Wow. Oh, you're born from Eastern. I was almost thinking you were talking about Oprah. That's good. Some people can't handle money. It's a brutal volume. Not necessarily. I think the evil's from within. Like if you're not evil to begin with, you're not susceptible to being corrupted. You're not going to get corrupted. I had the Dodgers, they deserve. Oh, so he's the Dodgers one. I don't even know what team they played for. I don't know what Stevenson. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think it's money that changes them though. I think it's just them being like having loose morals and being susceptible to corruption. I don't think it's the money. Like you can do great things with money. If you don't, like that's a them. All the sports bars are packed. I never understood the hype of sports. I don't get it. It's kind of boring to me. It's a love of money that's what we don't believe. Yeah, I guess if you like love money, that's like the only thing you live for, then I can see that. Like greed. I think greed is what it's greed. You know, if you're putting money to use, you know, it's a different ballgame. Can't take money with you when you die. Yeah. That'd be my thing. I would just want to use whatever money I had for the best that I could use it for, you know? Nothing wrong with making money, but it's not much to base your life off. Like money is just a resource. That's what it is. It's a resource. And if you just like have a like, you know, an abundance of resources or and you just like don't use it for good, that's just it's a waste. People get violent over their favorite sports losing. That's bro, that's crazy. That's dumb. I don't I'll just say it like I can't even explain that kind of thinking. I don't relate to it. Never understood it. Like people that can genuinely have a good time, you know, like watching, like going to a game or something or whatever. Like I can kind of see that. Like let it, like if it's helping you, you know, if it's like helping you connect with your friends, like. But like if it's I just don't get it. Like if like I remember like watching my parents or whatever, like they flip out over like sports like every time they would either lose, they would be like, oh, and I'd be like angry or whatever. And then if they won, it'd be like cheering. And I don't get it, bro. Like I guess as long as like it's you know, if it's mostly for good, you know, I see that. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing with video games. It's just like managing your leisure. Like it's either for the best or not. Kind of not really making sense. I don't know. It's getting late. Brain's kind of cooked. I'm driving for 8 hours. If the Dodgers lost tonight, people would be rioting, looting. At least it's celebrating. There's that. Yeah, people are on the streets celebrating. Usually, stores will get looted. That's so dumb, bro. Like, why are you gonna destroy where you're from if something good happened? Like, that's the dumbest shit ever. Like, even if I won the lottery, whatever, like, would I be like looting a store? Like, I don't understand the thinking. Like, I just like shit like that makes me feel like I'm not from this planet. Like, I don't understand that. Like, something good happens, so now you're gonna like ruin your community. I don't understand that. There's some live streams up right now. Thousands of people in downtown LA and Hollywood have been on the street going wild. Actually, it's probably the alcohol. If you think about it. Excitement plus alcohol equals destruction. Oh, for sure, everyone is drunk and high. Okay, that explains it. Now I'm not confused anymore. But it's still bullshit. They can't handle themselves. They need an adult. Gotta be an adult. That's the PSA of this life, is to be an adult. Jeff calls 911 when he's drunk. So there's that. Yeah, so it's like to Jeff, to the drunk riders, to like this applies to everyone, to the drama in the community. Just be an adult. That's really what it comes down to. That's the fundamental teaching. Just be an adult. Killing robots and chat. Be an adult. Yeah, 8 hours away from home. Some people are gonna wake up and gonna still be driving. Think I'm gonna make it home. Calls them. Oh, I already read that. What else should I discuss? Stop wrestling, please, Jeff. Yeah, definitely. Oh shit, I gotta charge my phone. I'm at 55% though. I caught it early. Charging the phone. Alright, we got 31 people still in here. It's basically like the size of a classroom. It's basically like my classroom. Not sure what state I'm in. I think I'm still in Ohio. Ohio's huge. Ohio's huge. MBCAP Southwest calling it 911 on MBCAP is classified as a domestic dispute. Technically. Former MBCAP branch calls the police on MBCAP. Back to Marlborough, Massachusetts. Time is 2:30 a.m. Yeah, sorry if there's anyone banned. I'm gonna fix that. Next time it's not gonna be the case. It says my next turn is 416 miles away. I don't know. I'm just focused on MBCAT. I'm just focused on MBCAT. I want MBCAT to be the best MBCAT that MBCAT can be. Good night, Ryan. Safe, drive safe. Stop and rest if you get tired. I mean, I will, but I kind of have some crackhead energy, so might be well for wears off. I'm like Bolden. Bye. Yeah, you got about 8 hours left around there. Some Ben TF. I might stay alive just in case I get almost done in one shot. Got 31 people up in here. See where I'm at. I'm gonna do a location update. I'm in PA. I'm in Pennsylvania. And soon I'll be in Buffalo. Yeah, I'm just driving for now. Stop child doxing. Bro, what? So it says so it's 2:39 a.m. right now, and it's 10:47. Says I'll get there. So I would say like 8 hours. That's 8 hours left of the drive. Yeah, I got like 8 hours left. Not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about halfway there. Ashtabula, Ashtabula County or Ashtabula Country. I didn't read it. That's right. I just saw a sign that said that. That's where I'm at. I'm just here. I've been thinking of doing some Stingos catches. That'd probably be a good idea. Probably get like an Airbnb or something. They're not too expensive. Break the predator back. Like just get a bunch of that area. Might do one of those. All right, I kind of see the views dropping off. I think probably people are probably going to sleep. Um, I think we'll probably end this live, and I'll just like still be driving. Um, and yeah, the next live, if I'm at a computer, I'll just get it fixed up, the moderation and everything. So yeah, actually, let's get this off.